3 times in a row.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. Today, we're going to talk about the importance of adoption. Today's guest is Amelia Hernandez. My name is Rene. I'm a Microsoft consultant, and I love to talk about Microsoft 365. But today's guest, Amelia, is going to tell everybody everything about the importance of adoption. So, Amelia, introduce yourself.
Hello. Hi, Rene. Thank you for having me today. That's so great. Well, yes, I'm a self-employee, an independent adoption and change consultant, Microsoft 365 trainer. And yes, I'm very happy that you are willing to touch about this important topic, the importance of adoption. Sure. Happy to be here.
I believe it's one of the most important things a lot of organizations forget.
Exactly. And I think a very important question that people out there and organizations and teams out there should ask themselves is what percentage of the success of an of a Microsoft 365 project is actually the usage of the technology by the users. So, and therefore, if the percentage is high, which is going to be because we are talking about products, about features, about solutions that are touching and changing the way people works every day, then it's kind of easy to find out, hey, adoption is important, and we have to plan budget and plan resources in order to bring uh, bring further the adoption of the solutions.
Yeah, true. I have some questions for you in this interview. So let's talk about it. Have there been any notable challenges or lessons learned throughout your adoption journey, and how have you addressed them?
Mm, yes, well, the adoption journey, and I love that you are calling adoption journey to it because it's not one shot project, not one moment. It's really a journey, an iterative process. And within this process, of course, you know, I've been learning a lot, and I've encountered a lot of challenges. And one very important thing that I've learned is it's key the leadership buy-in within an organization, within a team. It's key that you can demonstrate actually tangible benefits of the solution. So stop talking about what you want to do and start talking about what are the tangible benefits. And for sponsors, especially executive sponsors, tangible benefits actually translate into return of investment.
Yep.
So, and in this regard is I think very key that you can prove return of investment, and that you can really try to find ways to to make these tangible benefits clear. I think in the Microsoft 365 world, we have an awesome tool for that, and this is the adoption score that can help us actually measure the acceleration of adoption. So how quickly people is actually changing and is actually uh, up, adjusting their habits in order to use the technology.
Right, true. I always tell people to measure is to know.
Mhm. Exactly. That's actually very important, and especially for leadership buy-in. And another important thing is actually you have to manage the sponsors. You have to have a very an elevator pitch for your adoption projects in Microsoft 365, and this page has to have actually numbers. Therefore, adoption score is a key tool for that. And I'd say as well, you have really to manage the sponsors, the different kind of sponsors you have within your organization, and also train them. You are like the director of your orchestra as a adoption change consultant within your organization, and you really have to train them and show them the way how to as well sell the solution to their contacts, to their employees.
Yeah, true. And it's not a one-time training, but it's a continuous training.
Exactly. That's going to be my third one.
Yeah, true, true.
Exactly. Yes, it's not a one shot. It's not like a one project and that's it. It's an interactive process. You'll be learning a lot at just yes on the way, and you'll be just improving your strategies here and there. So yes.
Is there some kind of basic adoption approach we can use?
Well, I think the best is to have a flexible framework. So a flexible framework that you can then like make it work for any team or any organization in the world. And I'd say for there are there are different approaches and frameworks for the organizational part of adoption. So when you are rolling out Microsoft 365 tools on an organization level, for this there's an approach. And then you have to find an approach as well for your teams, and this approach should be flexible, as I said, and you can then try and go and apply it to any team within your organization. And for this approach, I'm using the 3-step training. So pretty much, first of all, try to help every team member to find what's in it for them, for in terms of the technology, and try to find a sharing vocabulary, a sharing understanding about the solutions. So pretty much leveling up the playground of okay, what are the tools for. And then I have a workshop, which is a gamification workshop, in terms of, okay, find out the use cases for the team. Let's let's go from the own collaboration profile, the people organization profile, to the team collaboration profile. And then let's align on a roadmap how we are going to live together this team collaboration profile. And this is working for Microsoft 365 collaboration solutions. And then after that, you can then go ahead and really work on training people and finding solutions within the team how to live this team collaboration profile.
I believe also,
Mhm.
and it's also very important to see, hey, how mature is an organization.
Yes, exactly. I think it's important to, yes, for sure, also to assess at the beginning, okay, what's actually the level of digital literacy actually within the organization. Totally agree. And as well, actually, for teams. Mm,
Yeah, I believe for every product we use.
yes,
So,
exactly.
hey, today's day, everybody talks about AI, about Copilot. What are your own
Yes.
ideas and experience with Copilot for Microsoft 365?
Yes, I mean as well for me, for sure, very important topic, and I'm giving me the time to to learn and to explore and to live the AI era uh, as much as I can. So I'm pretty much into AI tools, especially of course into Copilot for Microsoft 365, and the more or the more I prompt, the better is are the outputs getting. So I'm very 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 happy. Last week I'd say Copilot saved me at least 3 hours of work. I was giving a workshop on Saturday, and I had to find a story within the requirements. So I had the concept, I had the requirements, and I had to find a story, like a story. Uh, it- so Copilot, I use the notebook of Copilot. I gave it as an input in my prompt. Uh, everything, the concept, everything I had, and then I asked Copilot, hey, now I need you to give me a story, and the story should be in this specific structure, and was awesome. I
Yeah,
had the
great.
story within 1 minute. And then, of course, very important for the usage of AI is you have to supervise. You are the pilot, and you have to supervise the answers. And you may have, of course, you are the expert. You have for sure a lot of inputs for the co-pilot output. So I work, I don't know, 30 minutes on this output, and was a great work, and the workshop was a huge success. I'm very happy.
Very positive to hear.
Mhm. Especially,
Yeah,
the saving of time. It's
yeah.
amazing. Mm.
It's always, it's also, yeah, it don't cost me very much time to generate a presentation or to gain some inspiration on a certain topic.
Exactly. So I think I'm not starting any document from an empty page anymore. So every document I'm starting, it's first full of an input from a Copilot based, of course, on a very good prompt.
It does Copilot for Microsoft 365 or any other Copilot bring additional other adoption points to attention?
Oh, yes, of course. Of course. Of course.
Share your
Data. So
insights.
things are just getting much more interesting for all of us working in the adoption and working in Microsoft 365 in general. So sure. Well, first of all, you know, the prices of the license makes, of course, challenging for organizations to buy a license for every single user. And the great thing about it is you don't have to do that. Actually, you shouldn't. You should actually start with a pilot group of early adopters, of people that are interested, and assigning these seats. It's for sure for every company is going to be very a bit different, and yes, that's one interesting part, comparing and different part comparing to the adoption of Microsoft 365, where okay, everybody had a license. So another interesting part, if of course, the part of responsible AI, the ethical part of okay, creating organizational guidelines, and also a common understanding within teams about how to use this technology, how we want to use it, and how we want to use it, and also respect the AI, be responsible with the usage of AI, and also fall in uh, ethical guidelines. And Well, another part is for sure data privacy. I'm sure you are pretty much
Very
into
important.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
And governance. And here is amazingly interesting. Like I'm saying, every prospect and every potential customer I'm meeting, hey, uh, a very important part for Copilot adoption is for sure to have all your data in the cloud, and also to have Microsoft 365 adoption in a very good form, um, and and yes, so this is something important for you to ensure as well, that the data is landing there where it's supposed to land.
Yeah. Yeah, companies often forget the co-pilot or no co-pilot. There must always be a certain fundament in place
Mhm.
when we talk about security, compliance, governance. Yes, I see a lot of companies struggling with that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, and here I think there is a lot of need of education, because what's actually behind governance, what's actually behind Microsoft 365 security, and so on. I think there's a lot of education needed for small, for middle, for big organizations, to understand actually. I think the huge benefit of Copilot resides in security, data privacy, and of course, on the other side, in the integration of within the whole Microsoft 365 and Microsoft Office products.
Yeah, and it's like the first question I asked you, and it's a continuous journey. You have to invest
Exactly.
in yourself and gain knowledge and then gain experience.
Exactly, exactly. And of course, when we talk about the people and when we talk about the change within the people, the usage of AI, it implies a change in the habits, and this change in the habit is actually a bit different that the change of, okay, from Skype for Business to Microsoft Teams is different, because here you have a tool that is there that you can either use it or not, but you don't have to. And and I think here is amazingly important to get a good training, to find out really well how to prompt. So when you are really under pressure, timely pressure, and you hope Copilot can help you, then you can uh, build this hope on the basis of really giving a good prompt. Then you will going to get a good output.
And they can always hire you for some prompting advice.
Oh, yes, sure.
Oh, great, great.
Sure, anytime.
Yeah, thank you. Is
I'm
there,
here to help. I'm here to help
it's all
everyone.
about sharing our experience and
Yes.
knowledge with the
Hmm.
community.
Hmm.
Is there any adoption advice you would give us as a wrap up?
Yes. Uh, you know, or adoption on an organizational level is important, but please don't forget about the teams. Adoption for every team is really important. So try to put the efforts not only on organizational level, put also your efforts on every single team, because this is going to make a lot of difference.
Yeah, true. And also, it's not about IT, it's about the business, about the end user.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Totally agree. Exactly. Very important. Mhm.
right. Hey, Amelia, thank you for your time in this interview. I was,
Anytime. Thank you.
yeah, it was loving to hear from your experience and yeah, to share your knowledge from the field. So yeah,
Sure.
guys,
Happy to
thanks.
share.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and till next time.
Bye.